Hey, what is up, fellow critics? Darnell here, back at it with another reaction for you guys. So today we're gonna be checking out Black Sails season 3, episode 3. Last episode we see the Flint and his crew. They got chased into that storm and they went through a lot. We see Flint ended up cutting, the top part of the ship, did a lot of damage, and they're pretty much now stranded in a sea with no wind, and they're really short on resources, so they're in a really bad predicament. Also, we found out that Blackbeard used to run with Hornigold and Vane, but he was actually kicked out of Nassau by Eleanor, and he came back, and he's kind of upset by the way Nassau is being run. All the men are just not good. They're all living the good life. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that as well. So before we start, guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. Also, don't forget to join that Discord. And all right, let's go ahead and start this episode up.
316 black pearls to be exchanged for 46,121 pieces of eight.
Damn.
You are disposing of your treasury of ill-gotten plunder, so you might leave this place before the new regime arrives.
See.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Invasion?
A fleet, 8 ships.
They finally finding out he's coming.
Supporting a fleet in the bay, aligned in defense of the harbor mouth.
Yeah, but how many of those crews can we honestly expect to participate in that fight? A third?
They all should.
Half if we're lucky?
What if it were all of them?
Yeah, exactly.
If we all unite, the fight that we will present to our invaders will appear so costly and painful they will choose to walk away from it rather than risk humiliation at our hands.
I mean, it all depends if this governor, is he going to back down of that show of force?
You're not saying that you can't win. You're saying it would take too long to win it.
There were a number of parties to whom I had to make promises.
Oh, he has a deadline.
What did you have to promise them?
Get the
That I
ship
would
back?
seize Fort Nassau, secure the remains of the Urquidalima's gold stored within it.
The gold. Yeah.
Failure to do so would confirm for them that I am simply a pirate by another name, and would result in the launch of a fleet of 10 ships and soldiers numbering 1,500 to raise Nassau to the ground.
Oh, damn. So if we don't come back with the gold, they're coming to get their gold.
Fall on one of these islands in approximately a week to 10 days' time. Based on our readings today and yesterday, however, I would say that estimate is far too optimistic. We'll have to cut the men's rations again.
Damn. You have no choice.
We draw up 2 lists. One, with the names of the men critical to sailing this ship once the wind returns. Second, the men who aren't.
You think we should feed some of the men more than others?
No,
Damn.
I think we should feed some of the men and not others.
Oh my God. That's a crazy ass thing to do, man.
If you challenge me in any way while we exist in this state, I will be forced to make an issue of how we entered into it in the first place.
It's wild. I mean, it sucks to do that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
He thinks I have lost my reason. But the events of Charleston and everything since is driving me mad.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Look, you didn't even say anything. It's a tough call. Like, it's a tough decision. It's like, do you feed the guys that can control the ship when it comes time? You feed everyone, and then no one has energy to control the ship. So it's tough.
There is no bluff here. If we can discourage them from engaging, so much the better. If not, we fight to protect the island.
True.
Eleanor Guthrie's harsh mothering of this place. I believe my record on that issue is in good order. That said, if you're going to behave like children, then I will be your daddy.
Flint is dead.
Uh-oh.
Pursued by the leading edge of this invasion force. A pirate hunter by the name of Benjamin Hornigold.
Oh, crap. Damn, you had to bust the bubble like that? Someone like Blackbeard wants to run it?
I am prepared to step into Captain Flint's shoes, if, once I've done it,
What does he want?
you agree to join me in sailing away from here for good.
Oh, wow. Wow, I don't know if he wants that.
We've been gone 8 years. And suddenly my partnership is this valuable to you?
Right?
9 wives. No sons.
Oh. Oh, he sees him as a son. That's why. Sucks, man. He'll be gone from Nassau if he decides to do it, but not. Nassau's get taken over.
He's leaving.
Oh.
Once this is done, assuming we're still alive, he's leaving with Teach.
He decided to do it.
You cannot decide to follow a man like that and pick and choose when you deny him.
He and I will be at such extreme odds in front of the men, it will be the end of this crew one way or another.
He is able to conjure the reality he desires.
He's always good at that, though.
Both charged with keeping watch over what little remains of our food stores. A full day's rations are now gone.
Damn.
One of us is a lie, all right, but it sure as fuck isn't me.
Oh, who do you think it is? I don't know. Fight for it. Oh, damn.
Oh, dear God, thank you for seeing the
He about to
truth.
kill both of them. He's like, what are you doing? I'm loading this gun. Yeah, he's slowly reloading. Oh. Is he gonna pull it? Oh, he still pulled it. Silver didn't do nothing. Oh, you might as well cut those guys up. Put them on the grill.
You're not strong enough to do what needs to be done. And I'll do it for you.
Damn. Making the hard decisions. Mm-hmm. Breaking down. Probably his first time him doing it, too.
But if he kills another innocent man on this crew to make a point, or tries to, I'm going to do something about it.
Oh, wow. Really?
So I suggest you get this situation under control.
Oh. Whoa, Billy's like, I'm not letting it happen. You better do something, or I'm gonna do something. Oh, they spotted a... Is it an island?
It's hard to tell how big she is. There isn't much above the surface. But it hasn't moved since we spotted it, so it's almost certainly dead. Whale carcass.
Oh, whale carcass. Oh.
I stole it from you. What? The Urka gold.
Oh, he's telling him. Oh.
I told you we were deceived about it having been recovered by the Spanish. You were deceived.
Oh. Oh, he's pissed.
Whatever happens out here, one thing is certain.
I one-upped you.
You will account for me.
Oh. Oh. He's like, let me grab onto something.
What did you do with your share?
I gave up my claim to it.
Oh, really?
So I saw no way to hold it and remain a part of this crew.
Silver's like, woo. I was about to fight for my life right there. Now maybe he sees them as equals now. Oh. Oh. Sharks. Oh. Grab himself a shark. Shark meat.
We can eat those.
Yeah, you can eat those. Nice. All right, now hold on. Let's go. Oh my God, that thing is huge. Kill it. Everybody can eat good after that. I'll try to go for another one. Everybody eating good. I mean, I would at least cook it though.
What happened out there? Progress. How can you know for sure?
He didn't kill me.
Because I'm still alive, I suppose.
Exactly. Wind. Oh, wind. You know what goes really well with some shark meat? Some wind. Oh, there he is.
Why are we letting them pass?
Shoot on that man, and under the flag of truce. And the half of Nassau rebel against the other half.
Yep.
Who will renounce piracy? That man will be offered a full, complete, and unqualified pardon.
You know what? And these guys might believe it too, because Horny Gold's right there. The frame's right there. They got their pardons. About to join them.
earth are you doing?
Wow.
Captain?
Wow. No way. Can't believe it, man. Flint better hurry up and get here. Wow. They're way out the way. Who the hell is that? Oh. Oh, man. They got rifles, too. So, and you guys know English? And you guys know English? We could talk, please. Let us chat. No need to fight. We're just hungry and want some water, please. And then we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. Oh, man. Crazy. All right. That was the episode, man. Really good one, man. Really, really good episode. We see them on their ship and they're freaking slowly running out of food. You know, their own rations now. And then we see Flint talk to Silver and is like, hey, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to cut rations. But not just for everyone. We're gonna cut just for the people, you know, who are not going to be able to work on the ship when wind comes here. So we're gonna have, you know, normal rations for those guys who are essential to the crew. The rest of the people, they will get, you know, just a little bit of water just to let them by. And Silver was definitely felt a certain type of way. He was definitely against it. We see Silver is all about the men now. Ever since he became quartermaster and he's noticed these guys are rallying behind him, you know, he's all about the men now. And which is very strange. Like I said, it's very strange for him. He was always about himself. But so they get into it and we see Flint was like, nope, we're doing it this way and that's it. And pretty much he kind of he was like, he had no choice. See Billy was there. He was like, why, you know, you can't just let him do this. And so then we see that, you know, one of these guys, it was two guys and one of them actually stole rations. And, you know, we see Silver talking to both, trying to figure out, you know, which one of you guys is lying. And you see Flint come up, just make the hard decision, ends up shooting one. Then he starts loading up the gun for the next guy. And then he looks and he sees freaking Miranda and he still pulled the trigger, which is crazy. And so he goes up to Silver and is like, hey, you know, if you can't make the hard decision, I'm gonna go ahead and make it for you. Like, damn. So you see Billy and Silver talking and it's like, we have to do something. There's gotta be something to do. You know, Billy was like, hey, look at Miranda, look at Gates. You know, they all did something to control him, you know, and because he's seen them as their equal. And I guess, you know, Flint doesn't see Silver as his equal, so he can just run over him, you know. And, you know, so Bill was like, you got to do something, because if he tries to do that again, I'm going to step up. I'm going to do something. So very crazy. So we see that they actually found a whale carcass. So they go up to it. Flint goes up to it. While they're going into it, we see freaking Silver, you know, confesses about what he did, about he lied about taking the gold and all that stuff. And you see Flint was like, ooh, I'm about to tear him up. But then I think he realized, like, hey, man, Silver, you know, he's not as dumb as he looks. You know, he definitely put one up on me and he did all this. He orchestrated this whole mess and I did not know. So instead of killing him, he just kept on going. So maybe he's like, all right, maybe, you know, maybe I can use him. Maybe he is a partner to, you know, to be good, to have a good partnership with, you know. So we see them, you know, about to go and leave, and the ship got bumped and you see a whole bunch of sharks, and they freaking use that harpoon on one of them sharks, got it, killed the shark, pulled them in, and now they got some shark to eat and everyone's eating good with their shark. They didn't want to cook it. I would have put mine on the grill or something, cooked it a little bit over the fire, but they were just eating it raw. But right after that, we got some wind. So that's really good. So we see Max actually finds out that the governor with Eleanor, well, they don't know Eleanor is there, but the governor is coming to Nassau with a whole fleet. So she brings that back to Jack and Vane. So they're trying to figure out what to do. We see Jack talking about, hey, you know what? We got a whole crew here. We got all these pirate ships here. You know what? Let's all just come together and then just show a force that, you know, that we have so many ships here, so many crews. Like, we all come together and just show this, you know, this force that, hey, don't mess with us, that they won't attack us. You know, we have a whole bunch of guys. We got a fort, you know, so maybe they won't attack us. And, you know, they're like all well and good, but you know what? If that happens, we still got to be able to fight. You know, we need a leader just in case if we do fight. We need Flint. He's the only one who can, you know, be able to, you know, orchestrate a whole fleet of pirate ships and everyone work together and stuff like that. And they were like, even Vane can't do it. And we see Blackbeard comes in and is like, hey, well, you know, you ain't gonna be able to wait for Flint because Flint's dead. You know, so word got around that Flint is dead. So we see Blackbeard, he's talking to Vane. He's like, hey, you know what? I can take over this fleet, but here's the deal. I'll do this, but you have to leave with me and we're gonna do some pirate stuff. And he's like, why, man? Why, after all these years, you're gonna come here and want me to be part of your pirate crew? And we find out freaking Blackbeard never had a son, and he sees Vane as a son. So he wants to be able to pass down his legacy to someone else. And he sees Vane as, hey, that person I can pass down my legacy. He's like a son to me. Go ahead and pass that down. He can be the next Blackbeard, you know? And he actually ends up doing it. Crazy. We see Governor, we see Eleanor, and they're all getting close to Nassau. They're really close. They roll up, and they're thinking like, wow, because we find out that the governor, he has a small, you know, deadline to get this done, to go in to try to take over Nassau, make it civilized, you know, start the process, because he has a very short time. Like all this men he got, he's you know, he got allowance to use all these guys. And also the Spain actually, you know, helped fund this as well because they want their gold back. So he has to go get their gold. But also, that's what I was saying, there's a timeline. So if he doesn't get it done, they're coming through and they're sending mad guys. So, you know, he definitely wants this done for himself because it's a lot of stuff riding on this. So they realize that there's a whole bunch of ships out there. And if they go and try to fight, it's going to take time. You know, it's gonna be a long drawn out battle. So the governor was like, you know, I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna read the pardons, and if someone wants to come, they can come. But they're like, nah, that's not a good idea. But Eleanor was like, yeah, you know what? Someone they should know should do it. And they sent Hornigold. So we see Hornigold go out there. He pulls up on Nassau. He goes on the shores and he reads that decree saying, hey, you know, you guys are pardoned if you want to come. You know, you may not believe it, but it's true. If you come and you know, put down your weapons and being a pirate, you will be pardoned. And very surprising, the one captain guy, he put his gun away and he joined. And then you see multiple men joining Hornigold. So it's very bad for Nassau. They're losing men really, really fast. Then right at the end, we see Flint and the crew. They go up on this shore, this island, which I thought it was Nassau. I thought they made it, but obviously they didn't make it yet. So they roll on this unknown island. They're there and they're probably look for some food and some water. And what do we see? We see some, you know, some natives of the island there, and they're looking down, and they look like they're ready for a fight. So maybe they think they're trying to invade them and stuff like that. So hopefully someone's there to like trying to cool them down. Like, you know, no, we just need some water. We're just passing through, dude. So hopefully that happens. I don't see them having the energy to fight off a whole bunch of guys. So we'll see what happens. I'm very pumped to check out this next episode. But guys, that was the episode. Let me know what your thoughts in the comments below, man. This episode was definitely crazy. I really enjoyed this episode. Really good. So thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.